What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 365 of my Pokémon Showdown Random Battles series. On the previous episode, we got 3 wins and 0 defeats, taking us to 766 wins, 324 defeats, a 442 game differential. Hopefully on today's episode we're going to get 3 more wins. And this is the penultimate episode of the series, so if you could drop a like and hit subscribe, it would really help out guys. Let's get underway with battle number 1. Okay guys, beginning battle number 1, we're going to lead off with Empoleon, which unfortunately does not have Ice Beam. I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks to start off. He obviously outspeeds. I'm hoping they fear the Ice Beam and they're going to switch out. That's the hope anyway. If so, they'd probably switch out into either a Fire type, which they wouldn't, a Steel type maybe. What else resists ice? What else resists ice? I don't think ice has many resists. It has a lot of weaknesses. It's weak to fire, fighting, steel, rock. There's more than that, isn't there? More than 4? It's gonna put me to sleep, that's fine. Empoleon's probably not that crucial to the team. Do I go Thunderous, I think? Ooh, so they're checking out what Empoleon's weaknesses are. I'm weak to electric, fighting and ground, resist bug, dragon, fairy, flying, ice, normal, psychic, rock, steel, water and immune to poison. Let's go for a nasty plot. Okay, let's not go for a nasty plot because it's an Excadrill. That's a bit of a problem. I think I'm just going Empoleon. He's gonna Rock Slide, he's gonna miss. That's okay with me. Let's try and get our rocks up. Gonna EQ, we have the Focus Sash. We're gonna stay asleep, which means we do go down next turn. I would think you would go Rock Slide or Iron Head. Iron Head's also perfectly fine for my opponent there. Let's go out into Garchomp, yeah. I do very well against both the Excadrill. Well, I do very well against the Excadrill, and if he decides to go around a Jumpluff, that's not the end of the world. Do I go Sword Stance? I think I do. Okay, another Pokemon I can't touch. You just cannot touch it at all. So I go Thunderous here. Gonna burn me, that's fine. Not the end of the world. We'll go for Hidden Power Flying. He's gonna go out an Excadrill. Mold Breaker, annoying, but not the end of the world. Does he predict the switch out into Mega Garchomp? That's the question. I'm just gonna go for Hidden Power Flying. I was predicting a switch, to be honest. He's gonna go for a Rock Slide here, most likely. We do have Xerneas with the Hidden Power Fire. Let's go for another Hidden Power Flying. Get a critical hit. Rock Slide will take me out. That's not the end of the world though. So Xerneas does outspeed. I think I go Xerneas and I go for a Hidden Power Fire. Take out the Excadrill. It was actually brave of them to switch it in on the Mega Garchomp because there's the potential I had the Rock Slide. You're going to try and paralyze me, so I'm going to go into Garchomp. There's the attempted paralysis. And now I'm going to go out into Xerneas. Hello Shedinja. How nice to see you there. Let's go for a Geomancy. Because if the Pachirisu wants to switch in, I'm pretty sure Geomancy boosted Moonblast will take it out. Checking out my weaknesses. I do resist Bug. What are you going for? Sword Stance. Interesting choice. Let's go for Hidden Power. Fire. It's a 4 hit kill, sorry. You're gonna go down to 1 HP, we'll go for another HP fire. You take me just above half, that's fine. You didn't burn me. Burning me, I think, would have been a bad situation for you. I need to work out what does more. Moonblast will almost certainly do more than Power Fire against the Jump Bluff, I would think. The Pachirisu is a bit of a problem. Jump Bluff is going to attempt to put me to sleep. I do outspeed. Moonblast gets boosted because of Fairy Aura. And does more anyway. So yeah, let's go Moonblast. It one-shots the Jump Bluff. That's huge. That's huge, because I don't think the Pachirisu can survive either. So what is my opponent going to go out into? So what were the Pokemon they were checking? They checked Empoleon and checked Xerneas. So they've never seen either of those before. Let's go for Moonblast. It one-shots a Dunsparce. Very nice. Pachirisu comes out. This should one-shot the Pachirisu. Does, and my opponent's final Pokemon is going to be the Chestnut, which gets super effective hit by the Moonblast. He's going to protect, doesn't matter. If you had burned me, this may have been a bad situation for you. Well, that is going to be the end of battle number 1, guys. We're going to get a pretty convincing victory with Xerneas, and let's get on to battle number 2. Okay guys, on to battle number 2. We're going to lead with Mienshao versus Lapras. I'm going straight for a high jump kick. If he has a Ghost type, he should go out into it now. And we'll lose half our health. But we can't play around the fact that he may have a Ghost type. I mean, I could go for Substitute, but I don't see the need to play around it already. He has Yanmega, which is a very good switch in, especially for the high jump kick. We do outspeed naturally though, and the Stone Edge is going to take out the Yanmega. Down it goes. If he was predicting the high jump kick, which I assume he was, based on the switch, then he should have went out into the Yanmega, which was a good switch, but then he should have predicted the Stone Edge. Okay, so you don't get really a good Fairy type move, apart from Dazzling Gleam. And I think Excadrill pretty much walls you. I don't know if you get Focus Blast or not. We're gonna go Brave Bird. That's not what I was expecting, if I'm being totally honest. I'm just gonna Earthquake. An Earthquake plus a Rock Slide I think should take a Lapras. Let's go for a Rock Slide now. It's gonna leave him on 1 after a critical hit. That kinda sucks. But it means an Earthquake will now take him out, or do I go Iron Head? I think Iron Head is the safer play, but my opponent's just going to forfeit, give us the game, and let's go on to the third and final battle of today's episode, guys. Okay guys, on to the final battle of today's episode. We're going to lead with Rotom Mow versus Mega Medicham, almost certainly. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. Attacking Rotom Mow set isn't the most valuable. I don't have a Ghost type, so there's no chance of switching out into a Ghost type to avoid a high jump kick. You just went Ice Punch though, which kind of sucks, because I don't really have any answer to that. Like, he outspeeds everything on my team, for the most part. I mean, we'll go for the Shadow Ball. Going to go out in the Houndoom. My opponent's just reading me like a book here. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing. Go out in the Swanna. Dark Pulse does so much damage. Thankfully I do outspeed. Assume he's not Mega because there's the Mega Medicham. I always forget. Go Surf, it takes out the Houndoom. Very nice. Very, very nice. Although I feel like that was a willing sacrifice by my opponent there. Do I go Zeb Striker and risk it? Don't think it's worth it. I really don't. Let's go Azelf. Fake out, super obvious. We'll go for a Dazzling Gleam now. It's going to go out into the Fairy type, which is okay. It's not going to do too much, and he probably has Crunch on this Grand Ball. I think Azelf's more valuable than Swanna. It's going to paralyze me, actually. Isn't the end of the world. We do have Hydration, so we can go for a Rain Dance, which will get rid of the paralysis. Very nice. And now we can go for a Surf, and that's going to do a lot to the Grand Ball. He's going to paralyze me again, which is going to be cured by Hydration. So that didn't really work out for you. I'm going to go for another Surf. It's going to go out into my Lotic. Isn't great for me, because I don't really want to switch, but I feel like I'm going to have to. It's going to try and Dragon Tail me out. We'll go out into the Zeb Striker. We'll go for a Volt Switch. And my opponent's going to forfeit. So we are going to pick up 3 wins today, guys. Those 3 wins are going to take us to 769 wins, 324 defeats, a 445 game differential. Hopefully we can get a lot of wins tomorrow. We're going to have 5 battles for the final episode, guys. I hope you'll join me, and if you've enjoyed this episode, as I said, like and subscribe. From me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for joining me for this entire series, and goodbye.